Hello, and welcome back to the Taylah Louise Budgets channel. You are here with me today for my first salary cash stuffing for the month of April. Let's get it. Okie dokie, we're going to log into here. This is my first paycheck for the month of April. We have $680 in cash to work with, so let's just double check that. 51, 52, 53, 54, 20, 40, 60, 85. 20, 40, 60, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80. So yes, $680. We'll get that money situated. And today I think we are going to do our savings challenges in this video as well. So we do have my iPad today. So we have $680 to work with. We'll just get that light off the screen. So $680. In cash. But so if we look at my salary, we had $24.33. So $24.33, if we take off the $1,250 that usually goes to the joint account for house expenses. Oops, that was not right. 2433 minus 1250 minus 500. That'll be in my target bills video, which is 500. And then $3 that'll stay in my cash, well, in my bank, in my cushion. That leaves us with the $680 we have to play with. So my wallet isn't going to change. We're going to do 20 into just Tay spendings. We're going to do 100 into Shopee, so like groceries. 150 into dining. That's 100 for like eating out and $50 for coffee. And then 70 into Zoom, which is fuel. Leaving us with 340. Now, because we're doing this in order of priorities, I'm going to come down. I want to put 150 aside for savings challenges today. And then we want to do 50 into paying off my debt, my car loan. We want to do 50 into future, which is my wedding honeymoon fund. And we want to do 50 into health because I do have a dentist appointment upcoming, which leaves us with $40. So we'll just chuck 10 into Bernie, 10 into gifts, 10 into boot, and 10 into events. So that's 4 sinking funds, which leaves us with a zero-based budget. So that is the money that we're playing with. I'll put this off to the side and we're going to get stuffing. So with what we have here, okay, those ones are all ticked off. So this is my Roundup challenge. This is available on my Etsy store, Taylah Louise Budget. And we just look at any digital purchase that I've made. We round up to the nearest $5 mark. And so we're starting here. This one's done. Actually, maybe I'll move this for now. So yeah, this one's done. So we're going to start with $96.80, $98, $1.55, 1 cent, 53 cents, $4.40, $1.20, $2.15, $3.05, 70 cents, and $2.70. That gives us $20.03 to play with today. And we're going to ignore the 3 cents because I know for a fact that I actually over budgeted last time. It is what it is. But we can tick all of these off so we don't forget. This is not all the money that I spend in a month. This is just the money that isn't a round figure. So then I need my other pen because $20.03 and our next highest one is $7 and then $6.95. So the two largest ones, then we can do $6.08. So that means we can do the $6.05. There, cool. So 3 of those done today. And we are getting there and tracking with this $1,000 challenge. So that is super fun. These can go off to the side and we'll get stuffing. Okay, I'm ready to rumble. So I'm gonna move this a little bit because I like to lean it against it. So my wallet, it's a bit warm today. So spending, we're gonna put $20 in spending. That's just like miscellaneous money that I might spend over the fortnight. So 2 weeks. Shopee, we said was gonna get 100. So if I move this forward as well, oops. We're going to go 50, 70, 90, 100 in Shopee. Eating out is going to get 150 because I currently don't have the envelope to separate coffee, but in my budget, I am separating it. So 51, 20, 40, 50. I spend money digitally anyway, not with actual cash, so it works out in the end. Zoom is going to get 70. The usual. And that's all for my wallet, but I will update you that Queenie Vibes has served as a bit of a buffer. There is only $35 left in here because I definitely went over budget on food this last fortnight, as well as having to buy a lot of stuff from the chemist because I did get ill, and I didn't want to pull from my health fund because that's saving up for a dentist appointment. So not stuffing my sinking funds really cost me that extra moolah, but I'm glad that I had it there. If I had been getting my lash extensions, I wouldn't have had that extra money to pull from. So I'm just choosing to be grateful about that. That's my wallet done, which means we're swapping over to the adulting binder. And there are some things we have to update in here. Ooh, let me log in and see how much interest I earned in emergency. So if you have been here a while, you know that I put a $5 transfer in every month to gain bonus interest. So the $5 went in, as well as $1.33 standard interest, which is obviously not a lot, but that's why I make the transfer, because then I earned $14.93 in bonus interest. So that means that it has gone up $21.26 in the last month. If I add on the total that it was at already, $3904.19, we should be at $392545, which does match what my bank is saying. So we're gonna go $392545, and this is as of the 1st of April. And I'm gonna minus that total back off to see how much it's grown by. So it was $21.26. We love to see it. It is going to hit its 4,000 total without me doing anything other than letting my like cushion amount of $5 be added to it every month. So I love that. I love that. Annual has taken a hit because I did have to pay my union fees. So this was in my like April reset. I spoke about it, but I did have to pay my union fees for work. I don't even know if I've actually transferred the money out. I think my my bank cushion is currently covering it. So I do need to make this transfer out, but I think I rounded to 670. So I need to remove 670. So this is one of the perks of the way that I had this system, is that I'm actually fully funded for all my annual expenses, and I can just like pull them out as I go. So if I minus 670 from it, we get I haven't actually minused it. Minus 670 from it, we get 2937.26. However, this also would have earned interest. And even though I haven't minused it out, I have gained the interest. So I gained 31.24 in interest. So we can plus 31.24, which means now we're at 2968.50 will be in the account after I make that transfer, after I film this video. So still at almost the 3,000 mark in annual, so that's good. Sinking funds, I do need to pull money out of as well because I made a wedding expense, but I can't actually take the money out right now because I don't have enough in the envelope I need to take it out of. So that's just going to be on hold. Debt is going to get a bonus 50 today. So we have 10,001 to 300, 54.50. 10,450 in there. Climbing slowly but surely. Have not been to Recycle and Save. We'll go in the next couple of weeks, and Adulting just has the 500. So that's the end of that one, which means we can swap on over to my sinking funds. Tato is not going to get anything today. Neither is Taylah Louise. They're remaining empty. Tech is not getting stuffed either, but Health is. So we're putting a 50 in her. So 51, 20, 35. 135. So that should be enough to cover my out of pocket. And I do need to get some dry needling done on my shoulders. So I'm hoping I have enough left over after that appointment to book in for a massage, because I do have private health extras. So I will only have to pay like an out of pocket expense for that. Future is getting 50, and this is the one that I'm talking about where I've spent like 1,500 from here, but as you can see, there's not currently 1,500 in here. So I'm just going to wait until it is, because it's coming into money very, very soon. You'll see 1,051, 50, 70, 1,170 in future. And we only color the placeholder when we turn it into placeholders, not when we put cash in. Boo is just going to get a 10 today. So 20, 40, 60, 70 in there. Bernie is also going to get a 10. 100, 10, 20. Gifts is getting a 10 as well. Oh, she's empty. We'll put a 10 in there. I had my sister's birthday and a baby shower, so that got drained. Christmas is not getting stuffed this week. There's only 20 bucks in there. And events is going to get a tenner. 100, 10, 25 in events, which is just like social, any kind of thing that I'm invited to that I'm like unprepared for. At least I have a sinking fund that I have extra money if I need it. Whew. So that's all of those things, which means we're on to challenges, I believe. And I know I don't normally stuff those in this video, so let's just double check because I want to make sure that I have the right amount of money here. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 540, 550, yes. So we do have 150 here. And the reason why I wanted to do it in this video rather than leaving it for the end of the month is I think it'll be pretty quick, as well as these videos. I feel like my cash stuffing has been really repetitive, so I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. And I have some bonus income stuffings to film. So in order to stay on like time with my uploads, it would just work out better for this to be one video. But as you can see, my Fitty challenge is almost complete. There's only 3 envelopes left to stuff. And I believe they might all be, might all be the 15s. They are indeed. So I'm gonna get my Sharpie and we're gonna put 1, 2, oh, I don't have the right denominations. Let's swap out this 20 for 2 10s so that we can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I can actually just stuff 10, 20, 35, 45 into here, and I can color this off. 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2, this is so exciting, 3. I have completed Budget Down Under's Fitty challenge, and I think this is Fitty low. Like I think I went for the cheaper route because I have so much going on in my budget, but that's so exciting. I should have $750. So should we count it up? Should we see, or should we wait till the end? I'm gonna wait till the end. I'm gonna spend the rest of this and then we'll come back and do that at the end. Let's hope I don't forget. But we're gonna go into my savings challenge binder. And again, the reason why I thought this would be quick enough to just tack onto the end of this video is because I plan to, I'm actually just going to skip straight down to, is it this one? No. Actually, I think it is. Yes, we're going to skip straight down to this one here because this is the Save Doku challenge. Now, you know I've had wars with myself with this one, and I did try to figure out the rest of the Save Doku off camera in preparation of filming this video, and I was actually at a stalemate. Like I actually could not deduce where to put another color. So I actually had to guess and see if I could fill out the whole board and if it would work. And it did. So I think I'm going to finish this off today. So I added the totals of how much these colors would add up to, and it worked out to be exactly $100. And I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to go 50, 70, 90, 100, and just basically put all my money into this one to be able to call the Save Doku challenge complete. That feels like scary but exciting at the same time because this has been going on for so long. So we have 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 305. Wow. That is insane. $305. It's so funny because I never think about the money that's in these envelopes as like money I have. Like I don't consider it as part of like the total like wealth that I have at the moment. So it's always so shocking to me when I finish challenges. But we're gonna add her to the back, which is getting full now actually. Like there are quite a few finished challenges stocking up back here. So I will have another video somewhat soon unpacking those. But before we stuff my last $5, we get to put the stickers on. And I feel like that's gonna be satisfying. Now that we know that it's like complete, this will be a satisfying experience. So let's do it. I'm going to color off the oranges first. And then we're gonna do the 3 oranges. 1, 2, and 3. And then all of the light purples. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Please no one investigate to see if I did it all correctly because I honestly don't care. I'm just grateful to be done and grateful to have another $300 because that's the whole purpose of this, right? Is to have extra money. That is all of those, which means we can do all of the mints. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow, so many of these in one day. 1, I think I have tweezers that would have made putting these stickers on easier, but alas, I didn't use those today. Oh, I'm on school holidays, but I've been recovering from being sick and I am just so like exhausted. I feel like I could nap. I have finally been getting back into the gym after some time off being ill, and it feels so good to be moving my body again, but it's so fatiguing. And we just had 2 yellows. Oh my God, final one. And it is complete. It was so much harder. I love a Sudoku, but it was so much harder doing it with colors and not numbers. Like, my brain is not creative colors wise. So that Save Doku challenge is completed. We'll put her away. And what are we going to do? Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe this. Okay, we are so behind in Hearts Fun House that I think I'm going to put my final $5 in here. But I don't have a $5 thing to color off. So I'm going to do what Caroline does sometimes, and I'm just going to color in half of this heart. And hopefully I'll remember that means that I put 5 of the dollars into there. So that means Hearts Fun House is sitting at 51, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 225. So we're $75 off finishing this one. And that means we will be able to start the spades one and start trying to catch up, because in terms of the weeks of the year, I am behind. But let's just normalize not having the funds all the time and just trying to see what we can do to work it into our budget, because I will have some bonus income coming. I might be able to finish it off with some of that. So I'm going to wait for that and see what happens. But that'll be all of the savings challenges that I'm stuffing out of this paycheck, which means I'm going to swap these around because we're going to come back to the Fitty challenge. So this is now complete. So I can pull out the money and count it up and see if we do have the $750 that we're meant to have. Let me know down below if you think I should do the Fitty challenge again. I know I have so many challenges, but I've really enjoyed doing this and like knowing that it's going towards my wedding, and I can kind of just like do little bits and bobs towards it, because it's not fun in your budget to be like $100 plus out of a paycheck towards the wedding and just like shoving big amounts. It's more fun to do it like this and see this payoff. Like, it's just so cool. So I'm going to sort this out. Okay, here we go. Here we have all of the moolah. So let's count it up and see what we've got. Now we should have $750. So we should have $700 here, and then we've got an extra $50 note. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 750 buckaroos. Wonderful. Oh my God. This is insane. Okay, I'm going to send this back to bank and swap it out for some placeholders quickly. Okay, let's go. Let's work with this. That's $750 in placeholders. And you probably could have guessed, because I've been talking about it, is that this money actually goes towards my future fund. So that is for my wedding that's happening later this year. So if we take this out, we color these in when they turn into placeholders. So if we're adding $750 of placeholders, we can do that here. So that'll be 150, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, and 50. Okay, so 750 going in there. Now, I know that you were listening at the start of the video where I said I have spent money out of here. So I need to work out what the exact total was that I have actually spent. So the amount that I had to spend was on the videographer, and it was $1,540. So that means that even though I just put placeholders in, I'm going to take out $1,500. I'm going to have to swap out a 50 so that I have the right denominations. So yeah, swapping out a 50, which means that I can then pull out the 40. So $1,540 needs to actually come out of here. So the reason we do that is because this is looking at how much money we've saved for the wedding, but because we're spending it and saving at the same time, I'm just going to cross out, you know, the amount that I'm pulling out. So 153, 450, 600, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, oh, that's kind of annoying. I'm going to cross out 2 houses that I haven't even colored in just because of the amount, which means that this isn't adding up anyway. Interesting, because if we pull out that $1,500, that means that we should have like $210 left in here, but we have more than that. I wonder if that's because I already had money in here when I started coloring this off. Maybe we should make it match. So 250, and then let's just turn this into a placeholder. Actually, no. I don't want to do that because then I will have to mess with like what I transfer and so forth. So I'm just going to leave it for now, but 250, that's why. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. It's because, never mind. It's because this is cash and it doesn't count on here. Oh, I swear some of you are probably screaming through the screen at me then because I don't need to rub. Oh, you know, I spent that money even though it was cash. Am I using this to track how much I spent on the wedding? No, because I'm going to go over this amount anyway. Okay. So I'm just going to rub that out. Because it was cash, it never turned into a placeholder, whereas these are placeholders that have been spent. So now 250 is what we have in placeholders, which is 100, 250. So that is correct. And then in cash, we have another 130. So we have 250, 350, 370, 380 in future in the wedding fund. And then this is going back to the bank. And the next thing that I have to pay is the deposit for the musician. But thankfully, that will be a shared cost between myself and my husband to be, so I should have enough in here for my part of that, but that's a problem for next week. We'll deal with that then because I just needed to get my finances all sorted for today. But now this has been quite a long video because we've sorted so many things out. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I always really enjoy it when I get to do something like a little bit different with these videos, when I've got some things to update and just can do like other random budgety bits with you. I really enjoy it and have a lot of fun doing so. So I hope you do too. If you did like this video, make sure to click the subscribe button down below and the bell to be notified every single time I upload. But I shall see you in my next video very, very soon.